Once upon a time, in a small village in East Africa, there lived a young boy named Amani. Amani was 10 years old and dreamed of being a farmer. He loved the smell of fresh soil and the sight of green crops growing under the warm sun. He believed that one day he would grow the best vegetables in the whole village. Amani lived with his mother, who was kind and caring. She taught him how to plant seeds and water the plants. She would say, "With patience and love, anything can grow." Amani listened to his mother, her words filling him with hope. But Amani's father was wicked. He did not care about farming and thought it was a waste of time. He wanted Amani to be a businessman. "Farmers are poor," he would say harshly. Amani felt sad every time he heard those words. Despite his father's words, Amani held on to his dream. He imagined tending to his own crops, watching them grow day by day. Amani knew that one day, he would prove that farmers could be successful too. In the village, farming was a way of life, bringing people together and providing for all. One day, Amani's grandmother from his father's side visited. She was sweet and supportive. "You can be whatever you want, my dear," she told him, giving him a warm hug. Amani felt happy again. But his happiness faded when he heard his mother crying. His grandparents from his mother's side were cruel and did not like Amani's father. Amani would spend hours in the fields dreaming of the crops he would grow, but every time he returned home, his father would scold him. Amani's heart hurt, but he didn't want to give up on his dream. One day, Amani's big sister Zara saw him sitting under a tree, teary-eyed. "What's wrong, little brother?" she asked gently. Amani told her everything. "You know, Amani, we all have our struggles, but we can still follow our dreams. Don't lose hope," she said, her eyes sparkling with kindness. With Zara's encouragement, Amani decided to plant a small garden in secret. He worked hard every day, watering the plants before school and after his chores. His grandmother often sneaked him extra seeds when she visited. "Keep your dream alive," she whispered, smiling. The months passed, and Amani's garden flourished. He had grown tomatoes, carrots, and beans. He was so excited to show his family. The day finally came when the vegetables were ready to be picked. Amani invited everyone for a big meal to celebrate. When his father saw the beautiful vegetables, he was surprised. "You did this?" he asked with a raised brow. Amani nodded proudly. "I wanted to be a farmer." For the first time, Amani's father did not scoff. Instead, he lifted his chin and said, "Well, let's eat then." The meal was filled with laughter and joy. Amani's mother beamed with pride, and even his grandmother joined in the fun. Amani felt joy bubbling in his heart. He had finally felt accepted for his dream. From that day on, things changed. Amani's father started to help him with the garden. He realized farming was not just for the poor. It was a good way to feed the family. Amani felt proud every time he saw his father working alongside him. Years went by, and Amani grew up becoming a skilled farmer. He had a big farm that fed not only his family but also the entire village. His once wicked father became a supportive man who shared the joy of farming with others. In the end, Amani learned that following your dream is not always easy, but with love and support, happiness can grow, just like his beautiful vegetables. And he knew, deep inside, that he had a wonderful family to thank for it all.